Echar a perder. Echar a perder. Do you know the meaning of this phrase? Echar. We're using the verb echar a lot lately, but we have to because echar is a very helpful verb that can work in different situations. Echar usually means to throw, and it can mean, of course, a few more things, but the phrase echar a perder means to spoil or to ruin. Perder is a verb and it means to lose. Perder can also mean to be defeated, to miss an opportunity, to waste time, to get lost. So it can mean quite a few things. We can talk about this verb in the future for sure. But we're not talking about just the verb perder. We're talking about the phrase echar a perder, which means to spoil or to ruin something. Let's look at some examples using this phrase. The first example is el calor echó a perder la comida. El calor echó a perder la comida. This means the heat spoiled the food. Echar a perder is a very useful phrase if you want to say that, for example, your food has spoiled because it was out in room temperature or in the heat for too long and now you cannot eat that food. So the term echar a perder can be useful in that particular situation. But let's break this down and let's see how this sentence works. El calor means the heat. Calor means heat and el means the. Echó, this is the verb echar in present tense, conjugated in present tense, so it's past tense. It already happened. A perder, let's include the whole thing. Echó a perder, which is a term we're learning right now, and that means spoiled. Okay, the comida. Comida means food. So this is a very easy example using the phrase echar a perder. Of course, you need to know the conjugation of the verb echar in order to use this phrase. Now, let's look at another example using this useful phrase. The next example is la lluvia echó a perder nuestro picnic. La lluvia echó a perder nuestro picnic. And this means the rain ruined our picnic. This phrase can be used in this particular situation where you have a plan and you have to cancel it because there is something that you were not expecting, like rain, bad weather in general, and the thing that you were going to do is not going to happen because in this situation the rain happened. So you have to call things off, and this phrase is really useful in that situation. So let's break this down and let's see how this sentence works. La lluvia means the rain. Lluvia means rain. La means the. La lluvia. And also, remember, this is a noun. Lluvia is a noun. And it's a feminine noun. So that's why you have to say la lluvia. La is a feminine definite article used for feminine nouns. Okay, now let's continue. Echó a perder. So we have the phrase we're learning here. Echó, once again, It's present tense, and the verb echar, of course. It's the verb echar conjugated in the present tense, past tense, and we have the phrase echó a perder, and that means ruined. Okay, ruined something. What was ruined? Nuestro means our, nuestro. Picnic is the same in English, and in Spanish the pronunciation is the same, and also the spelling is the same, so that is pretty helpful. La lluvia echó a perder nuestro picnic. The rain ruined our picnic. So that sucks, but it happens. Now you know that echar a perder means to spoil or also to ruin. Spoiling food, for example, we're talking about food, we're talking about things that you were going to do, but you can't because something unexpected happened. Leave some examples down below using this phrase, echar a perder.